Hi guys, hi, I'm sorry, I needed to get something to eat, go to the loo, answer some messages. My brother sent me pictures of him getting a puppy. I was distracted. And then I need to charge my iPad, so I'm back. Hi guys, hi, it's Manifest Live with Loz. Ask me your manifestation questions. I'm literally holding my iPad because I'm still trying to charge it because it's on 30%. And the last time I tried to charge in the middle of the live went bonkers. Guys, do you have any questions for me? I'm sitting here eating my lunch, so don't mind me sipping my tea. Do you have any questions about manifestation? I know that it's still nighttime in the US. It's the middle of the day in other places in Asia and Australia. It's probably the middle of the night, all you people in Scotland and the UK and Ireland that joined me before. I'm sorry that you're probably asleep. Sorry, Paul, etc. and everyone else. So guys, if you have any questions for me, please ask away. I'll just bang on for a bit before anyone joins. So I'm Loz and hi Harley. So do you have any manifestation questions for me? I'm a channel that just basically does manifesting. I just talk about manifesting. I bang on about manifesting. I don't believe in law of attraction. I don't bang on about that because it's a load of shit. But please do ask me anything that you have questions about trying to manifest what you're trying to manifest. Maybe a new house, a car, your specific person back, a new person, reconciliation with family members, friends, etc. Okay? So any questions you have, please join me and ask me. Now, my background is I learned manifesting really properly from Neville Goddard, who teaches the law of assumption, which is about your subconscious thoughts outpicturing into your world, that your subconscious dominant thoughts create your reality. So what we need to do is change our dominant thoughts. Hi guys, hi, hello. So what he teaches to do is basically to live in the end in your mind of the new reality that you want. He doesn't necessarily teach affirmations as much. He more teaches living in the end, which is still affirming. If you affirm such and such and I are happily married, you're living in the end with your affirmation, aren't you, that you're now happily married. So you want to step into the state of the man or woman you want to be when you have your desire. That is the point of all manifestation, to be it already. I am that. That's why the words I am are so powerful. If you say I am fat, you literally will be reflecting that back to everyone and everyone else will think you're fat. Okay, if you think I am not good enough, the words I am are literally your consciousness and they will outpicture into the world and everyone will treat you accordingly. That is what manifestation is. It's nothing to do with the universe. That's just air and atmosphere and it doesn't send you shit. Okay, people move for you to make your manifestation so, and you create it first in your mind and then other people outpicture it for you. Guys, have you got any questions? Please ask me any questions that you might have. So I'll just tell you about my background. So I learned from Neville Goddard. Before that, I'd found The Secret and Abraham Hicks and all that shit and Bob Proctor and all those people. But they didn't make a hell of a lot of sense because they were talking about vibration. And I was thinking, well, how do I know what vibration I'm at? Is everyone got a secret meter, you people, that I don't have? That I don't know if I'm at 300 hertz to be at the happy joy level. Doesn't make any sense, guys. You don't need emotion to manifest. You just need to change your thoughts. Your dominant thoughts create. Okay? So your thoughts create your feelings anyway. So when people say to you, you need to be happy, you need to be positive. No, you need to change your negative thoughts to positive thoughts, but you don't need to be happy to manifest. You manifest shit all day long, being depressed, all day long being angry, annoyed, frustrated, sad. You'll still manifest your reality doing that. Look at your reality and realize that you manifested it all already and you did it without being fucking happy. Hi, Kiara. Hi. Thank you. So I joined back on, so some of you probably have already been on my last live, but I had to go to the loo, and then my iPad ran out of batteries, then my brother was sending me pictures of his new puppy, then I had all these other texts come through and I got distracted, so I know I said half an hour, but I came back in an hour, sorry about that, and I needed a bit of a break. I was exhausted after all the talking. Wish you guys could talk back, it'd be so much easier. So guys, do you have any questions, manifestation questions, things you're trying to do, things you're trying to manifest? Don't mind me while I drink my tea and eat my lunch. Do you have anything you're trying to manifest at the moment? What do you think about the golden rule and how some people say manifesting SP is against it? Okay, so the golden rule is do unto others as they would have done unto you. Okay, so unless you're trying to do something harmful, what's the matter with manifesting your SP back? The way I look at it is this. Your specific person was with you because they wanted you. They felt love for you in the first place, and that's why you were together. Then you, with your shitty negative thoughts, unraveled the way they felt about you. They reflected back to you your insecurities, and you messed up the relationship. Now all you're doing is fixing what you did that caused the situation to fall apart, and literally just getting that person back who already wanted you, who already loved you. What's wrong with that? So when people say that's against the golden rule, that's a load of hooey. Because unless you're trying to cause a terrorist incident or you want someone to get someone killed, what are you doing that's against the golden rule? You're literally manifesting a person back into your life who loved you in the first place. So I don't think that is against the golden rule. I love your mug. Oh, thank you. My best friend got it for me years ago. It's Winnie the Pooh. Isn't it cute? Winnie the Pooh's very wise. It's a beautiful book called The Tao of Pooh, and it's all Winnie the Pooh's quotes. It's gorgeous. I'm trying to manifest a specific house. What affirmations do you suggest? I love my new house. I love my new house. Think about your current house as your new house. Visualize living in that new house as if your kitchen is that kitchen, your bathroom is that bathroom. Imagine what it looks like on the outside. Imagine walking into it. Use visualization for a new house, but also affirm that you love your new house. What do you think about the, okay, what about third-party situations, like the third-party situation I created? Well, you created that with your thoughts, darling. Paul, how are you still awake? What time is it in Scotland? Go to bed! The third-party situation you created. Right, so you know you created it. So that, well done for acknowledging that, because most people don't realize that. So you know you created it with your fear of a third party showing up, and therefore they showed up. So now you take away your attention from that third party. Don't even think about them. Don't look at your person's social media if it affects you, if the third party's in it. Stop thinking about the third party. Act like they don't exist. If you keep thinking about them, you keep the bitch alive. Stop keeping the bitch alive by thinking about them. Okay, and now affirm that you and your specific person are together in your mind, and the bitch will go away. I don't believe... What's it say? I don't believe I manifested my ex to cheat on me. That was Jeff's just him. Laughed my ass off. I trusted him. You sure about that? What thoughts do you have about men in general? What thoughts do you have about relationships in general? Do you feel like men cheat? Or did you feel unlovable? Did you feel not good enough? Did you feel like he didn't love you as much as you loved him? What thoughts were you having about yourself? If they weren't thoughts of, I don't trust him, or they weren't thoughts of, men always cheat, what were you thinking about you? That's what you need to assess, and then you need to flip those into affirmations, and that will work. Yes, very sure when I was with him I was completely head over heels and it was perfect. I manifested me moving into the city to a nice house, so I remember it's definitely possible. Yes, very sure when I was with him I was completely over head of heels and perfect. Hang on, is that a continuation of the last question? I don't believe I manifested. Okay, so you were head over heels and it was perfect. But what insecure thoughts were you having during the relationship? You've got to... Neville says have an uncritical assessment of your mind. Right, guys? I can't work this out for you. You've got to go back. What was I thinking during the relationship? What was I thinking close to the time when he cheated or close to the time we broke up? What was I thinking about me? That's when you'll work out how it was caused, okay? Oh, those messages aren't together. Oh, okay. Did it come true for you? What do you mean, darling? Did what come true for you? I've missed a couple of questions here. Did what come true for you? I don't know what your question is. Write that again, darling. When I was with him, it was completely head over heels and perfect. So you can think it was perfect. Like my SP and I thought it was perfect. He treated me like beautifully, exactly how I affirmed. But I was having thoughts about his ex-wife. And I was almost using her as a scapegoat for my feelings of not being good enough, not feeling lovable, because of my deep-seated insecurities about myself. So I kept thinking he still wanted to be with her because they'd only just split up. And he didn't. But the more I thought that, the more we drifted apart. And the more I caused tension in the relationship because everything he was doing, I was reading into it when he'd be complaining about all their drama together, because there's a lot of drama because she's a fucking lunatic. I was assuming, oh, if he wasn't with me, he'd want to be with her and all this stuff. And it had nothing to... He didn't want to be with her. But I was putting that out there with my thoughts and fucking up the situation with my insecurities. Oh, you're applying to a listener. Oh, okay. We're moving on Wednesday. Hooray! The moving 4 hours away. I love that story. Well done, darling. Yes, when I was with him, I completely believed he only loved me and was loyal. I'm letting others know it. So why do you think it happened? You need to work that out, darling. I don't know. No, it's not always, and sometimes people are just poo. No, that's not true. That's the thing you need to really accept here, guys. It's hard to take because some have got, they're just a narcissist. They're just assholes. No, that will be, you think people are narcissists, you assume they're an asshole. Everything comes from you. You guys need to get this. When you get this, when the penny finally drops, you realize you can't blame anybody for your situations because you caused them with your thoughts. It's really hard to take because it's actually, at first it's like, you think, well, I wouldn't have wanted to hurt myself. I wouldn't have wanted someone to cheat on me. I wouldn't want us to split up. I didn't want that. Why would I cause it? But it's because of your subconscious thoughts. They're not thoughts you're aware of. They're shit that you're not even knowing you're thinking. They're causing your life, guys. Any psychologist will tell you that. That's all manifestation is. It's harnessing those thoughts, changing them, and out-picturing something new, because everything that's being out-pictured by your subconscious mind is your reality. That's not manifestation. That's just psychology. I am manifesting 3 main things, but can I do affirmations for random things I want? Oh my God, I affirm for shit I want all day. Like if I go into a shop and they tell me they don't have something, I'll just be like, uh-huh. And in my mind, I'm like, they have one. They'll find it for me. And then they will. I affirm for all kinds of shit all day. If I want to find a parking spot, I affirm that I always have parking spots. I always find parking spots. And then we'll turn up somewhere and we're half an hour early. And then people will turn up, oh my God, we couldn't find a parking spot, but I always find one. And they go, how did you do that? I'm like, I did it with my mind. Do stuff all day. You can manifest all kinds of shit. You don't have to be sitting down consciously manifesting just small stuff. Manifest your main 3 things, Paul, and then manifest the small stuff as you go. Manifest on the go. I'm not believing you that I caused him to cheat. In no way I believed he would cheat or anything. Okay. The problem is, darling, with that is that you won't understand what happened to uncause it. So you can blame him if you like. I've got a series coming up called Manifesting an Apology. When you watch that, the penny might drop because it goes for 15 minutes. There's 15 videos and you'll understand what I'm talking about here. When you understand that your thoughts create your reality, you realize there is no one else but you, that everyone is a reflection of you, that there is only oneness, okay? There's no separation. And people literally reflect back your deepest insecurities. When you get that, you realize when people cheat, there was something in you. You're going to have to investigate that to find out what it was. It wasn't the other person. And it's real. I know this is so hard. We click off and be like, I'm not watching her lives again. This is what manifestation is, guys. You literally manifest everything in your life with your thoughts. When you get that, it really is hard to take because you think, I didn't want them to cheat. Why would I do that to myself? I know this is hard, guys, but when the penny drops, your whole fucking life will change. And it's like an epiphany that you've never had before in your life. I realised my doubts were a problem in my past. Yeah, doubt is the devil, guys. When you doubt, you shit on your manifestation. Neville calls doubt the devil. He reckons that in the Bible, that's what doubt means. In old Hebraic language, it means doubt. That's what devil means. Any more questions, guys? There's only 5 of you on. This was a terrible time to come on. I came on too late. Guys, do you have any more questions? Because I'm trying to eat my lunch, so I'm going to eat my lunch while I talk to you. He's cheated on his new girlfriend too. I don't think it was me. Maybe she manifested him cheating. So, she manifested him cheating. You manifested him cheating. People are attracted to the same type of people. I'll tell you something. I went to Oktoberfest once, and there was this guy there who had cheated on his wife, had a new girlfriend, and was trying to crack onto me. And when he couldn't crack onto me, there was another girl who liked him, and he gave her a go. He said, fine, Loz doesn't like me, I'll try this girl. And both of us had deep insecurities about ourselves. And I said to her later on, it was no coincidence that he picked the both of us. why do you think that is? And she went, oh, because that's the kind of guy he is. I said, no, dude, he could sniff us out. He could sniff out that we would take a guy who would cheat. Everyone else's self-concept was really on point. Ours wasn't. Okay? People sniff you out. It's like a narcissist will sniff out an overgiver. They will sniff out a person who emanates nothing but love but doesn't think they're good enough. Narcissists will find you in a room. Do intrusive thoughts manifest? I struggle with them a lot. What intrusive thoughts are you having, darling? Sorry, I'm eating cheese. What intrusive thoughts do you have? Okay, maybe you open my eyes a little. Yeah, it's really hard to take, honestly, darling. It's hard because you start thinking, fuck, I did that. Jesus Christ. And when you're as old as me, you look back at your life because you don't look anywhere near as old as me. It's really eye-opening. Do you visualize and does it help? Because I'm an actor, maybe I find visualizing easier. But I visualize a lot. A lot of people just do affirming because they don't like visualizing. I do visualize. I visualize, you know, sitting at that desk in this house. I visualized my new car when I was driving my old car. I visualized my, not this SP, not the one before, but the one before that. I visualized sleeping next to someone in bed and this guy turned up. I didn't have a face in mind. I just knew someone was always in bed with me at night. What else do I visualize? I can visualize things on the spot, like when I'm in a shop and I want something in my hand and they don't have it, or you're visualizing all day long. You just don't realize you're doing it. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to talk to us. That's all right, darling. My pleasure. I was actually exhausted after that last live. I need to take a breather for a second. And I had one girl who I speak to on a manifestation group that I joined talking to me, and I was so tired. I was like, why am I so tired? But answering questions is tiring. Definitely seeing how I cause a separation with my SP, with all my poor self-concept. Oh, Jennifer, darling, I know it's hard. Didn't realize I was doing it till fears about us were realized. I know. Look, I did the same with my SP. It's fucking breaks your heart because you think they turned up so perfect. What did I do? Because as one of the coaches in one of the manifestation groups I joined says, they literally turn up perfect for you. Perfect. And you will fuck it up with your bad thoughts about you. It's not really even about them. It's your thoughts about yourself that fuck things up. Okay? And it's really hard to get that. But when you watch my Manifest Your Ex course videos, you'll get it because it's, hopefully I've laid it out in enough steps for you to get how you created it and then how to uncreate it. And same with Manifest an Apology. If you watch that, you'll really get, because I get to the end and I'm probably assuming people have clicked off because I'm saying you caused it, and there's a lot of people who won't like that. They won't like to hear that. But when you realize it's very eye-opening. Working on my self-concept and manifesting and back, darling, that's all you can do. Self-concept is everything. There is no one to change but self. Neville says that throughout everything he writes, every lecture he has. That's all he says. Change you, you'll change your world. Change you, you'll change everything. Change you, you change the other person. But everyone seems to think, in a lot of these manifesting groups, they're like, oh, I've got to change my SP into the version I want. Well, you've got to change you into the version you want first. Okay? It's changing you. Then you're changing what you think of them. You're not actually changing you. You're changing what you think of them when you're changing them. And when you're changing you, you're changing then what they think of you. Does that make sense? Where am I from? I'm from Perth and I'm back in Perth. So I never thought in my whole fucking life I'd live here again. I left when I was 19, happily, and I thought I'd never come back. And now I'm here. Funny, my confidence is what brought us together initially. Yeah, me too. And I didn't even like my SP. Well, not didn't like him, but I was attracted to him, but I wasn't in love with him until about 3 months in. I remember one day, I realised, oh, fuck, I'm in love with this guy. And in the meantime, my other SP had already come back, and I was kind of considering whether to give him a bit of a chance because I wasn't fully in love with my SP yet. And then I realised, oh my God, I'm in love with my SP. And that's when your insecurities kick in, when you start loving them. Because then you worry you're going to lose them. That's the problem. It's when you really like them, that's when things start unraveling, okay? Think about the point when you started really liking them, what went wrong, what thoughts you started having. And then you'll be able to piece together what happened. Salam. Oh, hi. Salam alaikum. How old are you? I am 43. I'm honestly grateful it happened. It won't happen again. You know what? Losing my SP made me work on my self-concept. It actually, because you don't want them to come back and you're still the same old you, because you'll lose them again. So take this time, guys. If you're feeling impatient, take the time to work on you so that when they come back, you keep them. Because you don't want to come back and lose them again. Yes, I fell head over heels, yeah. And then when that happens, you think, oh, fuck, now I don't want to lose them. And then all your insecurities start kicking in, all your fearful thoughts kick in, and then you're fucked. You're not fucked, but you know what I mean. That's when shit starts happening. Okay, guys, any more questions? Like when your thoughts you don't... What's this one? Like when thoughts you don't want to be there just pop up, even when I know I don't want that. Okay, darling, so, look, tackling depression and anxiety and intrusive thoughts is what psychologists attempt to get you to do, right? And when I went through therapy, I still couldn't get those thoughts to go away. They would basically say, tell the thought to shut up. Realize that it's just, first of all, you have to realize there's you and then there's your thoughts. They're not you. It's like Eckhart Tolle. Have you ever heard of him? And he had a realization. He wrote the book, The Power of Now, and he realized he was sitting on a park bench once and he was suicidal. And then he heard a voice in his head say, oh, you're a piece of shit. You may as well kill yourself. I think that's what it said, something like that. And he went, who is that? Who is that talking to me? Because he realized it wasn't him. He realized it was just a thought. And he was like, oh, so that thought that thinks I'm a piece of shit, that isn't me, that's just my thought. That's my subconscious mind talking to me. And when you can separate yourself from your thoughts and realize, okay, I'm in control here and I can change those thoughts because they're running me. The tape in my mind that's been running since X years old is running me. I can change it. That will make you realize those intrusive thoughts. Okay, I hear you. Thanks, intrusive thought. You're just trying to protect me. Fuck off. Right? So start identifying which is the thought and which is really you. Most of it, none of it's you. It's a parental voice. It's a teacher's voice. It's a best friend who was mean to you voice. It's voices of people who've heard in your life or situations you've experienced in your life still playing out in your head. Now that you've identified that and you separate you from it, the voice, now you're going to replace that voice with new thoughts. Okay? So those intrusive thoughts is just your negative thinking on a tape. Now you're going to affirm against it, darling. And every time you think the negative thought, have a bank of affirmations in your phone or know them off the top of your head to replace that shitty thought. You've got to do it on the spot, in the moment, and that will help. All my SPs come back, just usually when I'm no longer interested. Yeah, mine too. But okay, make that assumption. Make the assumption about Jennifer. This is a good one. Make the assumption now about your current SP that you want back, that when you focus on you, he'll come back. Because that's true. What you focus on grows. So when you focus on you, they focus on you. When you focus on them, they focus on them. Start focusing on you and make it so in your mind. You can make the rules, guys. So you make the rule that because I'm focusing on me, he's going to come back. So I'm just going to focus on me. I'm 19. Oh, you're 19. Wrestling Madness joined. Wow, Wrestling Madness. What's your channel about? Any more questions, guys? I've missed some. Any more questions? Because I won't stay on forever like I did last time. God, my last live was 2 hours and 12 minutes. Oh, and by the way, anyone who was asking about private coaching, if you want to DM me, I did have my DMs turned off to friends only. I didn't realize that. So if you're trying to message me, guys, you can definitely message me now. But no DMs about old story or situations. I'm not reading any of those. You have to ask the questions in the comments or in the lives. I'm not answering any DMs unless it's about coaching, guys, because I'm getting hundreds of them. I can't keep up. So DM me if you want private coaching. Otherwise, just write your question in the live or the comments. Your account is really helpful. Oh, thank you, darling. Well, listen, I would change your username for a start. Stop telling yourself I am in crisis. That's not helping you. You're not in crisis. Okay? Start telling yourself you're not in crisis. Change that name to something good about you for a start. I'm 55 and he's 56. Oh, well, my SP is 37. I like him young. Okay, guys, any more questions? I'll change it. Yes, do, darling, because you know what that's doing? That's affirming that you're in crisis just by looking at your name all the fucking time. Change that. Okay, when you guys talk about, I'm struggling, I get this intrusive thought, I get this. I know you're asking me a question, but don't reaffirm that old story all the time with your thinking. You're literally telling your subconscious mind, we're struggling. I'm in crisis. Why am I in crisis? And then the subconscious mind goes, we're in crisis? Huh, we're in crisis. Be in crisis. Literally, it like takes your thinking and makes it so. Oh, God, there's a crisis. You are fantastic, Laws. Thank you for letting me manifest you. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Jennifer. Listen, guys, I'm doing this because I really was fucked up for a long time. It took me a long time to get to this point. So I'm not perfect. I'm still learning. I still watch all the YouTubers, all the manifestation YouTubers I was telling you about earlier. I still watch them all. I'm still learning all this shit. The penny only really dropped for me a while, like recently. Any more questions, guys? Sorry, I'm holding my iPad because it went flat during the last live and I don't want it to go all wonky. Excuse me, eating. Any more questions? I think I've gone on too late. And everyone else is at work. Any questions, guys? Otherwise, I'll log off. Let me see if I've missed any. You can repeat them again, guys, if I haven't answered. I think Paul's gone to sleep. Good on you, Paul. Go to bed. Hi, Loz. Can one manifest something in the mind with vibrations and energy alone? No! Please stop with all this energy and vibrations shit. Let me explain something to you. We're all made of atoms. Don't atoms vibrate? Right. Your chair is vibrating. This cushion is vibrating. My mirror is vibrating and I'm vibrating. Everything vibrates. When people start telling you you need to vibrate, how do you know what you're vibrating at? Have all these LOA teachers got a vibrating meter? And they're all knowing that they're at 300 hertz to be at happiness level. It's such a load of shit, guys. Everything fucking vibrates. Everything is energy. My chair is energy. I'm energy. It's just physics. So, excuse my eating. So it's not about energy and vibration because that's literally what happens all day long and no one can possibly measure what frequency of vibration they're at any stage in the day. Unless they have some special magic meter I don't know about. So it can't be energy and it can't be thought, it can't be frequency and it can't be vibration because that's everything. So if it's not energy and it's not vibration and it's not frequency, what is it? Oh, I know, it's my thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality, guys, and your thoughts create your emotions. So when people tell you that you need to be at a frequency of positive, a frequency of happiness, a frequency of joy, that's an absolute load of shit because to get to joy, to get to happiness, you first have to have the thought that makes you feel happy. So everything is your thought. All your manifestations come from your mind and your first thing is thinking. So everyone is telling you about vibration and energy and it's all complete hooey. When do you start the course on Facebook? Sorry, what am I eating? I'm sorry, I'm eating cheese. I'm so sorry. I'm eating my lunch because the last live lasts for 2 hours and I don't eat breakfast. I needed sustenance and I'm on a ketogenic diet. I eat a lot of cheese. When is your course starting on Facebook? So what I'll do, guys, I'll put the courses of how to manifest him back, manifest your ex back, how to get an apology. I'll put the full course on Facebook. Then what I'm actually going to do is have a full, like long videos paid course, probably about $45 for the course, okay, of how to manifest your ex back, but like hours long. So not just the 15-minute, 1 minute TikTok videos. I'll go into great detail and you can download that and listen to it whenever you like. Okay, and I might even have a workbook to go with it that I'll put on that Facebook page and put in a link. I'll have a website soon, okay? Because I want you guys to have more resources because these videos aren't long enough. When you said that it's the subconscious mind making them cheat on you, how do you change it? Okay, so you've got to start having good thoughts about you. Your shitty thoughts about you cause someone to treat you the way they did. Everyone treats you based on your self-concept. If your concept of yourself is, I am not as good as other people, I'm not as pretty as other girls, he will choose other girls over me. I'm not good enough. I'm not the priority. I'm not special. I'm not lovable. I'm not chosen. Those thoughts reflect out to that person and they will treat you accordingly. So you've got to change those thoughts and then they will change the way they look at you, the way they treat you, the way they turn up in your reality, which is what you create with your thoughts. So use affirmations against your negative thinking and your self-concept will change, and then everything in your reality changes based on your self-concept, because everyone is just a reflection of you. There is no one to change but self. Okay? Man gives himself, man sees what he first gives himself. A man reflects what he first gives himself. You're giving yourself the thought first, and then people reflect it. Okay? Any more questions, guys? While I drink my tea. So when you want someone to not cheat on you again, you've got to improve your self-concept, which is why they cheat in the first place. Okay, so it's either thoughts that they might cheat, thoughts that they're not trustworthy, thoughts about them, or it's thoughts about yourself. Mostly it's thoughts about you. I'm not good enough. I'm not the priority. I'm not pretty enough. Why would anyone love me? I'm X, Y, Z. It's mostly about feeling not lovable, guys. You've got to start feeling more lovable. I've got some nice affirmations on my page with filters over them with stars and hearts and stuff, with some affirmations that will build up your self-concept, make you feel like a queen, make you feel special. Okay, and I've got some more coming. And I've got some more about third parties and feeling irreplaceable. Okay, that's one. It's blue with a blue filter. I'll do that this weekend. In regard to energy, please check out Schumann Resonance on Facebook. Okay, but I don't believe in energy, so I'll look it up. But I think your thoughts create. I don't think your energy does shit. Your thoughts create the energy you emit. Any more questions, guys? Trying to see if I missed any. A lot less people on here than were before. There were like 20 people before. There's only 4. Must be the middle of the night in some places. Everyone's out partying. All the Australians are at the beach. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise I'll log off because I'm fucking exhausted from the last live. Excited for the upcoming series. Yay! Yeah, so the Manifest Your Ex Back series goes for, I think, 15 videos, but I will do an in-depth one that you can purchase. And it won't be too expensive, guys. It's just more in-depth. And I'm not going to stick it on YouTube because I don't want to compete with the people I already watch. I've become friends with them like Sammy Ingram and people, and I don't want to put it on YouTube because I think it's not fair on them. What else, guys? Any other questions? 2 more minutes and I'm logging off. I'm going to be on tomorrow night. So, guys, follow my page if you haven't already. I will go probably live tomorrow morning, my time, just briefly when I get up. And then I will go live definitely 6 p.m. tomorrow night, EST Sunday. 6 p.m. EST, so New York time, Sunday. What are the YouTubers you watch? So, Sammy Ingram, Ingram. She's excellent. She teaches a lot about specific person, getting a specific person back. Then Caleb, but his channel is called Pluto's Gate. He's excellent. And also a channel that both of these YouTubers learned from, which is called Create Your Future, sorry. And her name is Amanda, but she has a whole lot of coaches, and at the moment all her coaches go on videos and talk about their success stories of their clients. And I would follow for sure on that channel anytime a girl called Arnie, a coach, does a video, or Katie. And you can look in the playlist of that channel and see all Katie's videos and all Arnie, Ani's videos, and they're excellent. Both those coaches are brilliant. But I would recommend those 3 channels, guys. And also, if you want to learn more about Neville Goddard in depth, you can watch Joseph Ally, Alai, Joseph Ally. And I think his channel is called Joseph Ally. I can't remember what the channel's called, but look up Joseph Ally, Neville Goddard, and you'll find his channel. He goes in very in depth into the biblical stuff, but he's he's great to watch. What is your Facebook name under? Is it the same as your TikTok? Yes, darling. The link is in my TikTok page. Just the Facebook link, but it's Manifest Live with Loz. And I'm going to add all the lives when I can figure out how to download them from my iPad into the Facebook page. And then you guys will be able to watch all these back, because I think I've done about 6 or 7 already. What else? Any more questions, guys? 1 more minute. Because I've been on here for 2.5 hours before almost. Okay, so guys, join my page. Follow me, then you'll know when I'm live, because I go live randomly. I'm live definitely tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST Sunday. I'm definitely live Thursdays at 9 p.m. EST. And then I have my series coming up of how to affirm. I'm at number 4. I think it goes to number 12. How to do affirmations properly, how to make them, how to schedule them, what to do with them. And then I have a next one coming up, how to manifest an apology, then how to manifest your ex back. And that will go with the course that you can purchase on my Facebook page or in the link. Okay, guys? All right, guys. Hi, Sam. I'm logging off now. So please do join my page, guys, so you know when I'm live. If you have any manifesting questions that I missed, please put them under the comments in the videos, and I'll try and reply with a video reply. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Bye, guys. See you soon. I'm live tomorrow. Bye.